I really don't know, because I was thinking to start with this one and then watch the... Oh, hi there! Welcome to this new video. My name is Boris T. Maybe you know me from movies like The Crow or Robin Hood. But today we are not here to talk about me and my movie career, but we are in my living room. So probably a lot of you have seen many different videos on YouTube of 70,000K setup. Big speakers, but you know what? That's stuff that most of us can't afford, right? So today I wanted to show you that you can actually have a nice little setup on budget. Shall we start? Let's start. So let's start from the TV. So this is a LG C2. This is a really good OLED TV. This TV was bought by my girlfriend to play games. But it's not only perfect for games, but it's also perfect for movies. Usually OLEDs cost a lot, but if you are smart and if you check the prices, you can get one for a nice price. This is a 55-inch and she paid, if I remember correct, 13,000 Norwegian kroners. You will see the prices in euros and US dollars right here. My dream was always to have a projector, but as you can see, this place is not that big and we can't have it for now, but in the future, guys, I'll definitely have a projector. So stay tuned, watch the channel, subscribe, and you can follow my journey to my own home cinema. We watch the movies with this Xbox One. Many of you suggested me to buy a Panasonic UB 2020, something like this. I know it's great. The thing is, it's expensive and it's 4K. Why I'm not jumping on 4K? I'm debating for so much. I wanted it so much. The quality looks great, but then I've seen many people having problems with skipping. And sometimes it's not the Blu-ray player. They get a fingerprint and the Blu-ray skip. And you know, considering the cost, the high cost of Blu-ray or 4K Blu-ray, doesn't have any sense. I think the Blu-ray looks amazing. This is perfectly fine. And you know how much you can pay for one Xbox One right now? Probably $50. Even less maybe. There's people probably they will give it for you for free. There's a Xbox One S that reads also 4K Blu-ray, and that one I found it around 60 euros, which is a awesome price. But since I don't want to jump, as I said, maybe I will. I will say not, you know. But then I watched it and she was like,
"You changed your mind about 4K Blu-rays 5 times in a week."
Yeah. I'll stick with Blu-rays, but maybe find some offers. No. Okay. And this is our player. Visuals are nothing without a good sound, right? And this is funny. Since last year, we always watched the movies with the stickers of the TV. I know. Probably a lot of you right now are throwing up, but yeah, you're right. Last year in December, if you followed my previous video, me and my girlfriend, we started again to buy movies in physical media format. And I've got also passionate, you know, with the audio stuff, etc. And funny things, a guy came to install internet in the house. It was a funny Polish guy that also is passionate with audio stuff, etc. And he told me how many good things he found on Finn.no, which is like the Norwegian Craigslist. And he showed me his setup, etc. And I kind of got excited, you know, I was like, hey, if he found stuff for cheap, I can find stuff for cheap. And guys, holy shit, how many cheap stuff there is on this website. The only trick is that, you know, as you can see, the speakers are pretty big. So a lot of people were selling it for cheap, but you should have go to them and take it. No expedition. So I was searching, and I precisely found this one in this town where we live. And the funny thing, guys, is that just this speaker here is 200 euros. Those are Dina Voice Magic. This is a company from Sweden. I didn't know anything about it, but sounds like a pretty solid company. So this one was 200 euros, and each of those, it's 150. Do you know how much I paid for it? 700 Norwegian kroners. That's less than 70 euros. It's like 64, 65 euros, if not less. Let me repeat. Just this one is 200 euros. 150 each. And plus, I have the two small one to put in the back of the couch. I will show you that later. And you may think like, what's wrong with them? Nothing. Literally nothing. They work perfectly, but you know, people always want the best. Those are like 10 years old, maybe a little bit more. But you know, audio is not like the video. Audio is always good. We still use the Shure SM7B, which is a microphone that Michael Jackson used, and it's the most used microphone for podcasts. So, I mean, they're great. They're so great that when we started to use it, she was like, holy shit, I will never go back on the TV speakers. I will always watch even YouTube with this. It's just literally, audio, video is important, but the audio, guys, is much more important. But to power these beauties, you need a receiver. And again, I bought it used on that website. And it's just right there. The Onkyo TX-NR626. This one is not like a super modern one. It came out some years ago, but still has the 4K through HDMI. The audio also is through HDMI, so you can watch basically everything that is modern. Doesn't has Dolby Atmos, stuff like this, but has the DTS HD 5.1 or 7.1. I remember that was 7.1. So usually receivers are really expensive. Even the cheapest new one costs a lot. Do you know how much I paid this one? This costed me 1,200 Norwegian kroners. Works perfectly, no scratch, nothing. The only thing is that the controller have some buttons that doesn't work, but you don't use it because when you turn on the TV, he turns on with the TV, and you use the same controller of the TV. So it's just perfect. It's just perfect. With that small budget, I have awesome speaker, an awesome receiver, and the only more expensive things was the TV, which she also bought new on discount. So, I mean, isn't great? Now we'll show you around our little cinema room area, and then I will tell you the final price. This is my side of the couch. We don't like to split stuff, so we like to have each other couch, as you can show them there. That's her couch. This is my couch. If you're wondering when I bought this nice throw blanket of Return of the Living Dead, well, this is a gift that I got from my friends from Dead Cats Club. It's a UK-based company. I really love their stuff, quality stuff, and it's all licensed horror merch. They gifted me this when still wasn't out, and they know probably that was one of my favorite movie ever, and I freaking love it. It's always here. In case you are curious to take a look, you know, and you want to get something like this, I will leave the link in the description down below. On this side we have a pillow. If you play games, you know what is this. If you don't, you suck, but that's fine. And on the other side we have Evil Dead, another of my favorite movie, as you can see. As you can see, I got also the remake, because it's one of the few remakes that I really liked. We also have a poster of Lord of the Rings here. I will have to have more horror stuff, but you know, it's not my place, it's our place, so I need to calm down, you know, but sooner or later I will have my own cinema room, guys. This part here, there's not too much to show, is the lady stuff, you know, so of course there's cats, there's pumpkins.
It's so clear which one is which.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear which one is which, I guess, right? So, I have my studio where I record my YouTube videos. Yes, I'm tall, I know, I'm sorry for that. I'm 205. In life I was saying 2 and 3 because I wanted to be short, but we measure me and I'm 2 and 5. This is a pain in the ass, you know? In this corner here, we have a little collection, and maybe you are saying, oh, but that's not nothing, you know? Yeah, guys, this is just her stuff, and she started in December. I mean, I have a huge collection at home. In the place where I lived before, I had 150 movies, or maybe 200, which is small for a lot of you, but it's a lot for me. And I also started to buy it again here in Norway, and I already showed you what I bought last time, etc. And there is more in my studio room where I record my YouTube videos. I moved stuff from here because we will have a mess then, you know. I want to have my stuff, she will have her stuff here, so it's fine. The chef is amazing, built by her stepfather, very nice. I wish he built me something like this. this is basically all for our little room. I would love to change the couch to have something more, to cinema chairs or a different type of couch that feels more comfortable. So this is all. And if you're wondering how much we paid for it, well, I didn't prepare it. So I need to now take the phone and tell you and pretend to be professional then. 600 plus. So in total for this mini home studio setup, we spent 14,500 Norwegian kroners, which in euros is like 1,234 euros, which is nothing. For this price, usually you don't even buy the TV if you are talking to OLED stuff. So yeah, I think it's a great price. I really suggest everybody that wants to have something, nice to improve their system to just check their used market, because, people are changing TVs, OLED TVs, just because they want to have the last thing. It's just like with the phones. When people buy iPhone 16, it's not really too much difference with the 15, but people feel the needs to have it. So yeah, you can always find good deals if you don't want the last thing. So this is all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you didn't, you piece of shit. And I'll see you all in the next video. Cheers!